Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly forecast for September 23rd through the 29th. We're going to see what's happening for you the week ahead. We've got the new moon coming in. We're going to pull messages for the week with this tarot deck here. And in this tarot deck here, we're going to pull a manifestation card. We're going to see what you're manifesting in the new moon because this deck comes with affirmations, and affirmations are excellent for manifesting. So stick around to see what that may be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and rising for the week ahead, my lovelies, my lovely Taurus friends. Not a Taurus, but I have moon in Taurus. So let's see what's going on for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising for September 23rd through the 29th with this new moon energy coming in. Okay, my darlings. So here is your Monday, Tuesday, your Wednesday, Thursday, and your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. So Monday, Tuesday, oh, Taurus, hello, 10 of Cups. So you're kicking off the week with 10 of Cups. So this is some energy that you are kind of calling in or coming into a sense or a feeling of contentment. You may be manifesting this. Some of you might be feeling that new moon energy kind of early, and you feel like you're putting this out there to the universe. You might kind of feel like your person might be close in some way, or some goals that you're trying to achieve are very close in some way. Now, those of you who watch my channel, you've heard me say before, I am not an astrology expert by any means. I cannot give you astrology facts and breakdowns, and I can't tell you how this planet affects that sign, and I don't know. I don't pretend to know what I don't know. What I share is right now, what I'm about to share right now is what I've read. I can't tell you the breakdown of why it is, but what I read about Taurus for the new moon is that it's going to be making a lot of you very social, and that it's going to be kind of clearing up any awkwardness at work. Like maybe you've been distant from coworkers, or maybe you haven't been close to coworkers, but there's something happening where you all are coming together and getting along. And it's creating this energy of like networking almost, or opportunities, or like, you know, them kind of helping you. Maybe some of you didn't like the dynamic at work because you felt like, oh, it's just kind of like all, it depends on who you're in with. Like if you're in good with the right people, then they're going to move you up. But if you're not, then they won't. And it's just all politics. And some of you are just kind of learning how to work around that while still maintaining true to yourself. So the 10 of Cups is also coming in with a strong sense of like abundance and success in that kind of way. For different ones of you, obviously it's going to be different things. These are general readings. This is a very interesting message, and it almost like kind of makes me kind of want to tear up. And I don't know if you guys just heard my other phone go off, but Spirit's saying, listen, this is true for somebody out there. I feel that if you have been in some kind of custody battle for a long time, or if, God forbid, you had a situation where your children were removed from your home, and you've been really, really like doing the work, like you've been taking it seriously, and you've been doing the work to heal whatever needs to be healed, or fix whatever needs to be fixed so that you can get them back. I feel you may be receiving news Monday, Tuesday, where either you're being given a date of when you know, they're going to be returned to you, or you're going to be given news that you're getting your children back, or there's going to be some kind of thing of like, you know, you're going to know when this is going to be wrapped up, and you're going to know a time frame of when these children will be returned. Okay, so for those of you that you've really been doing the work and trying to heal some kind of situation, I feel a sense of like a child returning to the home. Maybe for some of you, it's not that extreme of a situation. Maybe you went through a divorce, or maybe you broke up with a partner, and maybe your child didn't want to be living with you. Maybe your partner had put like really bad things in their head about you or something, and so there could be something being healed where this child is deciding that, you know what, I'm gonna give that Taurus parent a chance. I'm gonna try to give it a chance, and I'm gonna maybe go stay with them for a while. So there is a sense or a feeling of like a child returning home. Okay, maybe some of you have an adult child that's been abroad or that left. They might be coming back home for a while. You might be looking forward to that, but there's just a sense or a feeling of a child coming home for some of you. And it's funny because sometimes the Ten of Cups are like, oh, you know, birth announcement, somebody might be getting pregnant. But in this case, I feel like an energy of an existing child coming home. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, Taurus, is dun 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 9 of Wands. So those of you who you are going through, and maybe it wasn't a child, I should say that. Whatever it is for the 10 of Cups that you're working on to feel complete. Like some of you are like the 9 of Cups, and there's just this one cup that's been, elusive or evading you in some way. So this cup that you're trying to get back. I do feel like you're receiving news Monday, Tuesday of like, you know, this cup is coming back or when it's coming back or how you're going to achieve it. So Wednesday, Thursday is going to come down to rolling up your sleeves and just like getting ready to do the work, getting ready for that last big push. 9 of Wands lets you know you're almost there, that the battle is almost done. You might have some fear around it. You might feel anxious about it. You might feel defensive. But the message with 9 of Wands there, every single one of those sticks that are sticking up behind him belonged to someone who came and challenged him to a fight. And he handled it. He shut it down. He won that fight. He grabbed that stick. He stuck it in the ground behind him as this little, like, you know, trophy. Albeit we can see he took some hits and he got hurt. We see that very clearly. But he's still standing and he's still able to defend himself. So the message here is that you've been through a lot of battles. Whatever there is to possibly go through, you've gone through it. So there's nothing to fear at this point. You have enough experience behind you to prepare you for this next battle or this next challenge. You've got this. You've got this down. You're going to be able to, you know, succeed and to, you know, come out of it successful as long as you're keeping your eyes open, paying attention to the signs, and letting your experience guide you. That's all it comes down to. You don't have to be in a spirit of fear because you have experience on your side. And some of you even have a track record. You have a lot to prove that, hey, I've made changes. I'm doing things in a better way. I'm living my life in a better way. I'm making better choices. You have a track record to show that and to speak for itself. So you can be confident moving forward, whatever this is that you're trying to obtain. Okay. I do feel for some of you, you might have certain individuals or people trying to talk you down or make you feel like, you know, you're never going to change or you're never going to succeed or you're the same old Taurus. And this is saying, you know, don't listen to it. Don't listen to them because it's not true. You know that you're changing. You've made the changes. You're headed in the right direction. You can be confident in that. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the Fool. And this is a major arcana card. This is that leap of faith kind of energy. And it's interesting because it's coming in for us on the new moon. Or I should say for you, it's coming in on the new moon. So the new moon coming in is letting us know that this is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a new journey. You're going in a new direction. Okay. That little bindle, like some of you maybe are even like manifesting some kind of a move. Some of you are maybe manifesting some kind of new way of being or new way of living. Like you might just be giving your life a whole new makeover. I do feel overall, Taurus, a lot of you are feeling called to a certain way of life. Okay, whatever that might be, whatever the change may be, whether it's a change in career, a change in where you're living, a change in your religion, a change in who you're in a relationship with, whatever it might be, you are feeling like you're being called to take certain steps and going in like a new direction. I do feel for some reason for the Fool, for some of you, this has to do with relocation, like you're manifesting some kind of a relocation. Again, it's a general reading that might not be for every single one of you. We're going to go ahead and take a look at your affirmation card, and maybe it'll tie in a little bit more with your Fool card here. See what's coming up. It would be so funny if we got the Fool card again. That would be hilarious. But let's see what we're going to get here. And make sure to watch your moon and rising sign videos, guys, because some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. Or you might like the affirmation for your moon or rising sign more. Or you just might want to have 2 affirmations, and maybe you want to do one this moon cycle, one next moon cycle. If you don't know how to do an affirmation, you're going to write it down, say it the first thing every morning when you wake up, the last thing every night before you go to bed. And this is going to help kind of reset your thinking or reprogram your thinking. Feel free to make a ceremony out of it. Light some candles, light some incense. You know, have your crystals if that resonates with you, if that feels good to you. If it doesn't feel good to you, if it freaks you out, or if it feels weird, then don't do it. You know, you can just read it out loud and that can be enough. So let's see what's happening. I mean, do the affirmation. You just don't have to do the incense and the crystals and stuff, you know. So, my darlings, Ace of Air. This is really cool. So, Ace of Air is a new way of thinking. It's overcoming mental blocks. It's new ideas. It's a new sense of direction. It's a new approach on things. So, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what the lovely little booklet says here about Ace of Air and what the affirmation is going to be for our darlings. So the creator of the deck describes this card as destiny and fate, the law of karma, powerful forces of transformation at work, synchronicity. Now see, that's all very beautiful, and that's very interesting to me. As a reader, I've never seen Ace of Air or Ace of Swords as being a card of karma. Transformation, yeah. Synchronicity, yeah. Destiny and fate, no. I had not made that connection. So see, that's why it's cool to work with different decks, because you get an idea of how different creators connect with the cards, and that's pretty cool. Your affirmation here is: meaningful coincidences and forces beyond my human control are opening in my life now for the highest good. Things are happening now with great velocity. I can expect quick results that will lead me forward with excellent information. Okay? So here it is if you want to take a screenshot of it and write it down. I suggest writing it down because it's like it's helping you put your energy out there. But if you're just going to keep the screenshot in your phone, that's fine. But when I say first thing in the morning and last thing at night, I mean that. Don't read your notifications before you do the affirmation, or don't do the affirmation then read your notifications then go to sleep. It's going to defeat the purpose. It needs to be first thing and last thing so that you're planting those seeds. I did not cover love in this reading. I do the love reading separate on the channel, so if you are looking for a love reading, be sure to click on the link in the description for those. Those of you who would like a private reading, go ahead and click on the Calendly link in the description of the video, and it's going to go ahead and take you to the scheduling page. There's an issue with Calendly right now. They can't seem to communicate with PayPal for some reason electronically, where the servers aren't getting along or something, so they're not able to bill for your reading. You can schedule your reading, okay? Go to Calendly, pick the reading you want, the day and time you want it, and then it'll tell you how much the reading is, and then you go to PayPal, and you PayPal that amount to amethystangellight@gmail.com. All right, my dears, please be sure that you submit your payment before your reading day and time. I'm not going to chase people down, so if your reading day and time comes and if I haven't received the reading, I'm just not going to do the reading. I'm going to take it off calendar, okay? So please be sure that you're able to do that, those of you who are scheduling a private reading. If not, no worries. I hope you enjoy the readings that are on YouTube, and I hope that you're enjoying the card of the day and the pick of cards on the social media. And Taurus, I'm excited for you. The changes that are coming in. Don't let people freak you out. You've got this. You are who you say you are, not who people say you are. All right, my darlings, you have a fabulous week.